Hello, my name is CarX82 and welcome back to my Gregtech New Horizons series. I've just been doing some crafting up here between episodes, getting some more shards, and I got all my balance shards, I think. But I thought, before we get into that, I thought I would take a look at this arcane lamp. I'm curious how it'll work. Kind of in here. I figured just throw it up on the roof, I guess. I'm curious if it's going to add like more light, or because it is quite dark in this pack. Let's see. Like how many sources of light is it going to add is kind of what I was wondering. So we'll just kind of leave that there, I think, and I don't know, see what happens. Anyway, I hope it doesn't. Now that I'm thinking, I'm like, I hope it doesn't let stuff spawn there. See, this is what I was a little bit worried about. Because yeah, I put like it looks like a light spawn like right here, so it like really discolors everything. I don't know. As long as it doesn't look like anything can spawn in here. We'll just let that go and see what happens. Oh, and yeah. Alright, so we got our balance shards. I got a bunch of magic tallow, which is just soapstone with mortise, and I can't remember what that one is. What is this one? Corpus. And then the magic tallow, I believe you just put a, is it a string? Where's my string? Let's just double check. Yeah, string, and then it does use some aspects. It's taking its time here. I just want to, it looks like, is this a blood moon? Yep, this is a blood moon, so I got to get this stuff lit up. Alright, so this magic tallow, oops, I thought I got enough, but apparently I didn't. Oh, I am short on the... Alright, I gotta wait for this to... this blood moon, obviously, because I can't sleep through it, and going out there during a blood moon is insane. Alright, so I'm back. And the white tallow candles, you just kind of place them wherever you want. And this should add to the stability of the infusion. So now we're up to 3. Obviously this isn't a super high amount. I need to get, I'm not sure how. For the alchemy core it is high. I'm not sure what like number that is. But why don't we go ahead and get, I have my balance shards. I can throw them in there, let's go. Oh, that's pretty slow. Let's go ahead and throw them over there. Yeah, that's much quicker. I went ahead and crafted the advanced assembly machine, which is the HV version. So I can use this Salus Mundus on the null catalysts. Now, I'm trying to get this to spawn a light source over here, but it doesn't want to. And I'm afraid if I like go far away, it's gonna like spawn infernal mobs in my base or something. Why don't we? I will do that during the day so stuff can't spawn in there. Anyway, so we got our balance shards being pulverized down. And then the other thing I wanted to do, I don't know if I'm going to have enough. Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to have enough for all of these. I have to say it is a bit of a pain constantly having to fill up my wand over and over and over again. Especially if I'm doing these in rapid succession because the nodes aren't getting a chance to fill back up again. Alright. So I need that one and then I need that one. And the reason I want to get these is for... Where are we? This quest. And these just basically increase the stability. Alright, so I should have the null catalyst. Where did I put that? Is it in my... Yeah, right there. Alright, so I got enough for 2. So there we go. We are crafting up another star here. So that feels pretty good. This actually wasn't too bad, but I definitely want to get the golems going. So I don't have to keep picking up the jars over and over again. Alright. And I also got a quadruple compressed charcoal. So a burn time of 100 million. Is that right? Yeah, so we will see how long this burns. Usually we're at about 48,000 seconds for one of those, but we will see. The next one is. Alright, so there's the nether star. And then I need the 2, so I need... Shouldn't I have 16? I put 48 balance shards in there, didn't I? I should have 16, shouldn't I? I swear one of these is missing. I made 48, and I put 48 in here, didn't I? Yeah, there is definitely one of these missing somewhere. I don't know. I would have to take a look at the recording there. Alright, so we got our 2 nether stars. I'm going to crush the one down. Although I do need another balance shard now. That is annoying. Yeah, because I'm not really prepared. I made enough. I made 48, I thought. Gotta be careful with this being on the the edge too. Luckily I made a bunch of extra. Nope. Alright, so let's make the one more balance shard, and then we will get the... Why don't I go ahead and get the rest of the stuff for the the infusion recipe, and I'll fill up my wand and we'll come back. All right, I got the rest of the stuff for this, so we'll turn this one into then we'll duplicate that one, and then that will give us, let me think, how do I want to do this? Well, that will give another one. So we need, yeah, all right, so that's fine. So this will be the 2 nether stars that we need for the infusion recipe. And then I have another one that I can turn into after I get the golems here. All right, so I also turned in the crystal cluster quest, and that got me this quest for arcane stone blocks, which, man, are those annoying. Because you need a crystal cluster for each one, and then you need also all this and the 8. And that is 92 arcane stone blocks. That is annoying. This might be useful soon, so I guess we're not going to do that. All right, so there is another one. So we're making progress here, and I've just noticed while I was doing, I don't know if these are the light sources from the arcane lamp, but man, that looks really bad on the mini-map. So I don't know if that's coming from that or what. I mean, I don't hate it, but I don't know. I may just get rid of the arcane lamp. All right, so there is these clusters. Can I put these? Primal Charm. Didn't that used to be just regular shards? So now you need the clusters. Same with that, I feel like. Anyway, let's put some of these down, I guess. And I believe these can go like upside down as well, so I may end up, I guess we don't need these here anymore actually. Since I have the candles. Although it doesn't quite get out to the very edge. But once I add more candles and all sorts, actually that one doesn't need one because of the Night Tour. All right, so let's take a look at everything we need to get for the golem core. So first things first, we need this. Just a bunch of containers, it looks like, some vacuous metallum. I'm a little worried about the instability. All right, but first we need this. So 10 vacuous, 10 fames, and this. So thaumium, nether quartz, nether brick. Okay, so this is all pretty easy. Yeah, let me go ahead and get everything we need here. I'm even going to smelt down, I think, all the aspects that we need as well. All right, so I think I have everything here. Let's do... I gotta kind of keep this organized here. So I got enough mats for 2, but since I don't have enough nether stars, we're only going to do 1 craft at once. So first thing we need is this thing. So we need this one, the fill. And I should... No, oops, wrong one. Actually, now that I'm thinking, I may not have enough vacuous. Let's break that so we don't. I got 2 of them. All right, so we got the fill animation core. So I need 20, and I have 22. Okay, so I have just enough. Let's throw that in there for now. And then we will cover everything up. Or I covered everything up on the ground, kind of like in a square. So I got candles and all that stuff. So my stability should be okay here. Let's put this back here. All right, so let's just go ahead and throw everything on the altar. Let's just double check. This is the decanting. So there's 6. I don't think they need to be in like order. Oop, that is not correct. This needs to be put in a crafting cell to get this universal fluid cell. Actually, we don't need to make this worse than it is. So let's do that, that. Another star there. Let's double check the stability. So total stability booster 6. Total instability of this infusion is 4. I did look up like the instability, what the different things was, and it's like minor is 0 to 1, medium is 2 to 3, then like so on and so forth. So high, we're at, this is a moderate, so it's a 4. And then high will be like 6 or 7. Anyway, so that should be everything. 20 aqua, 20 iter, 20 metallum, 20 vacuous, 20 iter, 20 metallum. I think we are good. Yep. So it's just going to pull everything in and then create the item. So we'll keep an eye on it. I think we're good here. I mean, we have stability is way above than it needs to be, so nothing should get knocked off, but you never know. The hardest thing is just keeping an eye on all the items, making sure they don't get knocked off or destroyed. Getting destroyed is the absolute worst, unless you have extras on you. So say like the nether star got destroyed, like I have no way to like fix that right away. So, all right, now it's pulling everything in. Let's just hope this is the right thing. Yep. And there we go. Now, if something got knocked off and it couldn't pull in what it needed to at that point, it would continue to drain the aspects, and that can cause kind of like a chain reaction of bad things to happen as well. Not that I would ever break this down, but you get the research points from it. All right, so let's throw this back down and see if we can get a animation or an alchemy golem here, or alchemy, whatever it's called. So we need 2 of those. Let's keep those separate so I don't forget. 2 water bottles, 2 files, and 1 of those, and then the nether star. Yep. So 2 water bottles, 2 warded jars, 2 files, zombie brain, another star. So let's put everything down. How many is this? 2, 4, 6, 8. Okay, so this one has 8. Which, thankfully, actually, this recipe is, since there's pairs, let's go ahead and like put this stuff in pairs on the thing, so I can it's easier to tell what got screwed up. If something happens, hopefully we should be good. Now, before we do that, let's double check with this abacus. All right, so total stability is 6 and instability is 7. Now, since I'm using nether stars, I think the best thing would be to craft more. Now that I have a bunch of these, craft up some more of these clusters. Now I'm gonna have to, let's see, probably do an aqua and an air. Anyway, let me. Did I do something wrong here? Don't I have enough? Anyway, let me craft a bunch more of these shards up, and then see if I can get this instability to 7. All right, I think I got it up to 7 here, and I ended up placing all the rest of my skulls because those are actually the easiest. So I think I have about 30 something of my skulls on there. It's getting a little close to the jars though, so I'm a bit worried they're gonna get caught on this stuff. We'll see how it goes, but let's go ahead and get this alchemy core. All right, and the other thing that's kind of annoying, if this stuff turns to like flux, it could like turn to liquid and then it breaks all this stuff, which kind of causes like this huge chain reaction. So yeah, I love the abacus so I can see exactly what the instability is. Now the longer the recipes go, the instability ticks up too. So if you have like a minor one, but it has like a really long, if it needs like 500 aspects or something like that, it could end up ticking up just from how long the infusion recipe takes. All right, I did get this egg from a zombie, an enchanted egg. I've never seen that before. I guess I could have. I didn't even scan it. I didn't even think to do that. I should be paying attention here, but I think we're good. And that looks like the last one. And there we go. Golem animation core. So basically, let's get the Golemencer's bell. If we do that, he will wake up. And is it like, okay, let's see if I can remember how to do this. Don't you like right click? There we go. So I think it's connected to that and that. Is that right? So it should be connected to this whole bank of aspects. Let's go ahead and try this out. Let's throw something in there. How about we just throw some wood or something? Here we go. We'll just, well, actually I need vacuous. Why don't I just go ahead and do something that I need. I haven't checked any of this stuff actually. All right, it looks like a lot of this doesn't have recipes or doesn't have aspects on them. And it's probably because you can get so many from one. Like screws you don't, oh, screws you do. Bolts you don't. So there, it's kind of like random what has it and what doesn't. All right, so there is the chest. And let's see if I set this up correctly. So put the chest in, it'll smelt it down, fill one of the things, and then he picks it up, walks on over, and puts it in, and then walks back. Now, I don't know if I want to have it, I feel like having it right along the wall is maybe not the smartest of ideas. Because I don't want him like falling off and drowning, but as we can see, he is doing that. Now, to get the balance shards, let's go ahead and attempt this. So we'll do, all right, I'm just thinking this was going to cause some issues for the golem because it needs to be attached to all these, I think. Let's break that. Everything else is good. Okay. So let's see if I can get this to work. So if we put, actually, I just realized he is probably not going to be able to reach those. Bottom ones he can reach. But these he might not be able to, so I probably need to maybe put these farther down. Like if I do no, down. Like that. Put that down there. I could do all of them. I wonder if you can go out the top and like do one down. I'm just trying to think of, I may have to craft some more tubes here. I think you can go out. Yeah, it looks like you can go out the top. All right, so let me, yeah, I need a couple more, I need 2 more tubes here, so 1 more set of tubes. All right, so there is kind of what I got set up here. I think this should work. So if I do this, he's on here, and then I can right click on there, right click on there, and right click on there. So he should be able to get ollie. So let's go ahead and again though, I don't have I don't have I need void jars on those, I think. So let's just see if he will fill these jars up. So if I put like 6 in there, okay, so that will, he's grabbing it, but he's not putting it anywhere. Oh, because this is full, of course. Yeah. So, and I hear a zombie. Order shards, that's what I need to put in there. So let's do, we got those, so we don't need those anymore. Let's do 16 order shards in there. Lock that, and then it should pull, and when it pulls from this one, yep, so there we go. Now he's filling it up. So now I can just, as needed, throw whatever aspects I'm getting low in. So I'm getting low on aqua. I don't know, how about we put 16 aqua shards. I have a whole bunch more aqua shards being sifted at the moment. And there we go. And we're producing balance shards, and I think, yeah, there we go. Now I could throw, this is going a bit slow because I'm using coal at the moment. Yeah, there is the zombie. The one problem with being out in the open like this, because I haven't done a wall along the river on that side. All right, so he seems to be doing a pretty good job here. He's not getting caught up on any of the stuff from the altar. So it seems like I did a pretty good job. Now, obviously, if these get full and these are full, it'll cause issues. That's why I did void jars on these two, because I get tons of that stuff. We'll go get some aqua here, I think. Or not aqua, air. These sugar canes are really good because it's aqua and air. Why did I just jump on my... Shouldn't have done that. Yeah, so basically aqua and air, or sugar cane gets terra and perdicio, this gets aqua and air. So the only other thing you gotta add is fire, and that's your balance shards there. If you use the order shards. Now, there's probably another way to do it, so I could use the fire shards, but I found Ordo is one of the harder ones to get. Like stainless steel, I'm not gonna do that. Or steel ingots, redstone alloy, I mean, silverwood log, that is, although red granite has it, but I would have to go farm up a bunch of red granite. But as we can see, oh, soy milk, that is a way. I don't know. I'll kind of experiment a little bit, kind of see what... You get 3 from 1 gold ingot, so yeah, it's not the best here. Iron screw, though. Okay, so that may be a thing. So an iron screw gives Ordo. Yeah, but like I can get... Ignis is so easy to get now that I'm thinking about it. It's just coal. So like, yeah, I think this is probably the best way to go about doing this, but there we go. So I just got another 16 shards for another nether star. But anyway, I need to wrap this episode up here. Oh, and I did find the other Salus Mundus. It was in the LV Macerator. I forgot I put it in there and then switched this one. All right, but I think that about wraps up this episode. I have finally got a easy-ish way to craft nether stars. I will probably get another golem alchemy core. We'll go ahead and get that crafted so I can have 2 golems going. It just makes it faster, I think. Nope, not that one. Yeah. But I'm going to... I'll pulverize this... Yeah, I'll pulverize this nether star done, and then I can get the... I do have 1 extra Salesmanus. Let me set that aside so I don't forget. I like doing them in sets. I'm going to pulverize this one down so then I can do the null... Was it null catalyst? Yeah, so I'll get the tiny pile of nether from that, so it's just a little bit easier to craft. Doesn't need so much. It only needs 2 blaze fodder. But anyway, that's going to be it for this episode. So thanks for watching, and have a good one.